Elora and the Sky Clock. Once upon a time, in a forest so high it nearly touched the clouds, lived a girl named Elora. Her hair shimmered like lavender petals, and her eyes sparkled like moonlight on water. She lived in the magical Silverleaf Forest, where trees whispered, streams sang, and the wind carried stories. Elora was no ordinary girl. She could feel the heartbeat of the earth beneath her feet and hear songs in the rustling leaves. She loved to walk barefoot, listen to birds, and dream with the stars. Every day in the forest felt like a soft lullaby waiting to be sung. One night, a strange glow lit up the sky. Stars began to swirl like dancers in the air. A bright beam of starlight touched the ancient oak tree at the heart of the forest. Elora woke with a start, drawn by the light outside her window. As she stepped outside, she saw it, a giant glowing clock floating in the sky, its hands frozen in place. The forest held its breath. Time itself had stopped, and the stars were no longer singing. From the shadows of the glowing oak, a tall gray owl appeared. His feathers shimmered like silver dust, and his golden eyes held deep wisdom. "I am Mistral, the keeper of time," he said. "The sky clock is broken. Time is slipping. Dreams are tangled." Elora looked up with wide eyes. "Can I help?" Mistral nodded. "Yes, brave one. But the journey won't be easy." Mistral spread his wings and pointed to the stars. "The sky clock is made of 4 pieces scattered across distant realms," he said. "Wind, color, sound, and light. Without them, time cannot flow." Elora took a deep breath. She knew her path would lead through strange lands full of magic and mystery. But her heart whispered, "Go." And so her adventure began. The first realm was Wind Valley, where the breeze spoke in riddles. Giant butterflies with clear wings floated around her like whispers. The wind asked a question. "I fly without wings. I'm invisible, but I'm felt. What am I?" Elora smiled. "The wind," she said. Suddenly, the air shimmered, and a glowing crystal propeller floated down. It was the first piece of the sky clock. She had taken her first step in mending time. Next, Elora reached the lake of lost colors. The world around it was gray and quiet. No colors, no joy. Even the flowers were asleep in their sadness. She touched the water and remembered her happiest moments. A mother's hug, laughter in the sun, dancing in the rain. Colors bloomed from her memories, bursting into the sky. A spinning color wheel rose from the lake, another piece of the sky clock. High in the cold, quiet lands stood the sleeping mountain. It was covered in snow, and not even the wind dared to speak there. Elora climbed, her steps soft, her breath frozen. She began to sing, just a little tune. The mountain echoed back her melody. Then a cave opened, glowing with golden light. Inside, a music box key waited. The third piece was hers. The final realm was the land of silent shadows. No sun, no stars, just endless night. Shadows moved like whispers, and fear floated through the air. Elora closed her eyes and listened to her own heartbeat. A warm light grew in her chest. She followed it through the dark until she found the last piece. a glowing golden clock hand shining in her light. With all 4 pieces in hand, Elora returned to the silver leaf forest. Mistral took her high above the clouds. There floated the sky clock, still and broken. One by one, Elora placed the pieces where they belonged. A soft tick echoed, then another. Time began to move. Dreams returned to order. The stars began to sing again. Mistral smiled. You've saved time, Elora, but this is only the beginning. You are now a timekeeper's apprentice. Elora felt her heart glow with pride. She looked up at the stars, one shining brighter than the rest. Her light. The forest felt different now, like a story just waiting to be written, and Elora was ready for the next chapter.